listen to Nothing But Niners.
This is Kyle Juszczyk, and you're listening to Nothing But Niners.
So now they've got to start from deep in their end of the field, and Garrison Hearst takes advantage of it. He takes the handoff, hits to his right, gets to the 20. He's in the 30, needs to cut in. He comes back up the right sideline, breaks his hard tackle, comes down to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! 49ers! 96-yard run from scrimmage. Garrison Hearst breaking tackle after tackle, swings down the sideline. Throws off bodies like clothes after a marathon.
Young, back to throw. In trouble, he's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again, goes to the 40, gets away again, to the 35, cuts back at the 30, to the 20, the 50, the 10. He died. Touchdown, 49ers.
Third down, Alex takes the snap. Alex looking down in post, and it's good. Touchdown! Touchdown, 49ers!
It is second down. Ryan takes the snap, throws the slant to the left side. It's Russell intercepted. The 49ers pick it, and Navarro Bowman is redemption. Navarro Bowman running it all the way for the touchdown. No greater redemption.
The San Francisco 49ers, we can do whatever we want.
Click, click, boom. What's going on, faithfuls? It's your boy Mike from Nothing But Niners Crew. And guys, we are here. All right, this is a Patreon exclusive right now with the 43rd pick of the 2025 NFL Draft. The San Francisco 49ers selected someone that we're going to highlight. And I can't wait to present it all to you guys right now. All right, so again, this is going to be just some pressers. I want to see what these guys feel like, what they sound like, and all that good stuff. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to try to do this in chronological order. All right, I'm going to try to. Let me just make sure I'm doing this the right way. All right. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're ready. All right. Here we go.
All right, the San Francisco 49ers are sending Julian Peterson from the 2000 draft class out to announce the 2025 pick.
Bay Area! Bay Area! Bang, bang, 49ers. With the 43rd pick in the 2025 class, the 49ers select Alfred Collins, D-tackle, Texas.
Wait, what did he say?
With the 43rd pick in the 2025 class, the 49ers select Alfred Collins, D-tackle, Texas.
It's interesting to see how they're rebuilding this defense with the 49ers. Mykel Williams in the first, come back with Alfred Collins. Both these guys are dominant run defenders, not necessarily known for their pass rush. You see glimpses of it with Collins, but this is a massive man at almost 6'6", 330 pounds. CD, he's about holding that point of attack, a very physical player. You can kind of see where the Rams have gone with a physical approach.
Yep.
It looks like the Niners are trying to mirror that here.
And 1 year of pure starting ability, right, Joel? Because he was sitting back behind some big guys. T'Vondre Sweat was there. They had some players. Byron Murphy in Seattle. They had some players, but this guy, I think, is a big, physical, massive guy. And now you've got to go ahead and deal with him.
All right, don't try to steal our joy, okay? Because we're actually gonna do the call now. So, all right, listen to what it sounded like when the 49ers made the call. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's do this.
Alfred.
What's going on?
It's John Lynch. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing really good, man. We're going to make you a 49er right now, and we're thrilled to do so. All right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to you, buddy. Let's hear it for Alfred, guys.
Oh.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Gonna pass you on to our head coach, fellow Longhorn, Kyle Shanahan.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Nothing, dude. You pumped?
Oh, I'm hyped, man. Ready to get to work, man.
We've loved the tape from the beginning, and now you get to come out to the Bay, man. You in Austin right now?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, man. Hey, well, enjoy the family. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your last night in 6th Street, dude, because we're coming out here, and we'll have more fun playing football, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, dude. Hey, here's our owner, Jed York, all right?
All right.
All right, man.
Alfred, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
We're happy for you. Can't wait to get you out here, man.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.
Enjoy with your family tonight. Celebrate. We'll see you soon, bud.
All right. Thank
I'll
you.
make sure all the coaches call you soon.
All right.
All right, man. Have a great night.
All right, so far, very laid back demeanor. I like that in the young man, right? He's kind of chill, not too excited, not too high on the emotions. That is, so I like that. I'll vibe with that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into a couple of the things that first times we heard from him, and I'm gonna do also the introductory presser. All right, so let's do. Let's see here. I want to see if the energy matches, man. I really, really do. I want to see if the energy matches. So let's do the when he met with the team reporter. All right, she had him for just under 2 minutes. This should be a quick one here. This will be a lot of fun. I want to see if he keeps that same demeanor. What he sounds like. He just sounds so calm, like just about his business, right? Like let's go. Yes, sir. All right, yeah, I'm pumped. I'm hyped. That's it. Like just real relaxed.
Day 2 of the draft begins with the Niners selecting defensive tackle Alfred Collins. Congratulations on realizing your NFL dream. What was your first reaction when you see San Francisco Collins?
Oh, my heart was in my throat. I was just like, oh my gosh, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? Just
he looks more
blessed
excited than he sounds. I like that.
Ecstatic. I had all the people that helped me along the way here. So, it was amazing.
You said there was some contact with the Niners throughout the pre-draft process, but not a ton. What was the feeling you left those conversations as you came out of them?
I feel I just let them know who I am and, what I'm, willing to do to be the best, to contribute to the team. So I feel like, it went pretty well.
This is an enthusiastic, faithful fan base. What do they need to know about the player that they're getting in round 2?
Man, the run will be stopped. Yeah, that's the run game. Yeah, that's my specialty. I feel so. They're getting a run stopper for sure.
Yeah,
short and sweet. I like it.
Shit,
and how
big
did
fella?
Yeah, that's the run will be stopped.
Clip it. That's why they called the video the run. Okay, guys, I haven't watched any of these. Yeah, if y'all have seen these already, cool. But come on, man, like what? Just straight out the gate, what do you want the faithful to know about you? Like,
what do they need to know about the player that they're getting in round 2?
Come on, I ain't here to talk.
The run will be stopped. Yeah, that's the run game. Yeah, that's my specialty. I feel so. They're getting a run stopper for sure.
Short and sweet. I like it. And how did you choose to spend your draft weekend?
I got a little Airbnb for, like I said, all the people that have helped me along the way. And, nice and small, nothing too crazy. So I'm in Austin, so everybody was able to come. So that's how I spent my week.
You are originally from Texas, spent 5 years at the University of Texas. Now you're headed to the West Coast. What do you know about the Bay Area?
Nothing.
Okay, well, I'm going to teach you something right now. The 49ers faithful love to say bang, bang, Niner gang. So if you want to close this interview with that, I know they'll sure appreciate it.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
I like that. She threw a shot, and I like that. I'm all about the petty shit. I'm all about being petty. All right, y'all probably thinking, Mike, what are you talking about? Like, how was that a shot? Who was it possibly a shot to, right? Like, you're tripping, Mike. And I get it. I understand why y'all would say that when I say it's a shot. But I want to remind y'all of Julian Peterson one more time when he makes the announcement here.
Draft class out to announce
he did not say
2025
bang, bang, Niner gang.
Bay Area!
I love being petty. I'm going to be petty any opportunity I get to. I like this. Bang, bang, what?
Bang, bang, 49ers.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You get him off the screen. Just stop. And she says, all right. In the Bay Area, they say bang, bang, Niner gang. You want to say it? I don't think that was a coincidence at all. All right. So I like this. The young man said he rented out an Airbnb. right? He goes and gets an Airbnb, invites his closest friends and family. He said the people that helped him along the way. He didn't even say friends and family. He just said the people that helped me along the way. He said, I rented out a little Airbnb, something small, something cozy, right? Like, I like hearing that, an intimate setting with your nearest and dearest. Hey, y'all, we about to take the next step. I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm not going to do it too crazy. I'm not going to throw some big elaborate party with DJs and, thousands of dollars of catered foods and, have a camera crew with me or anything like that. It's just going to be me and my phone with some good Wi-Fi and my closest, my circle, the people that helped me get there. That's a young man with focus. That is a young man with focus. And what does he say? What does he say right away? The run will be stopped. Y'all, I am turned. Oh, I'm so hyped right now. Like, that shit really made my day. It really, really made my day. All right. Let me stop wasting time. Let's go ahead and get to the next part here. He's got a little we have his introductory presser. He continued from his phone. All right. He continued from his phone, so let's go ahead and bring that up here. All right. I'm so glad his nose is clean, too, because, man, this could have been bad. That angle, all the mocos right there, the little tunnel goblins, but he cool. He's cool. Ain't nothing there, man. I like this dude. I like this kid. All right, come on, Alfred.
Alfred, not much time has passed since your name was called. What was that moment like for you?
We have a video of Peter. It's good.
Yeah, man, it was, I don't know. That was amazing. Amazing feeling, be able to get the opportunity to play again, win some more games, man. It was amazing being with all my family, man. Everybody helped me on the way. It was fantastic, man. I don't even have words.
What kind of interaction did you have with the 49ers in the run up to the draft?
Just getting to know me as a person. Because they see the play on the field. They just wanted to see who they're bringing in the locker room. So that's really it.
Was this a place that you had kind of eyeballed, thought that this was a legitimate possibility for you?
Well, I was open to wherever, man. I didn't, they taking a chance on me, not going to be a mistake. So, I'm just blessed, man.
You said they wanted to see what you bring to the locker room. What do you bring to the locker room?
What I bring to the locker room is a competitive mindset. I'm ready to learn from those that have done it before me. I'm ready to come in and do whatever I can to win games. And, I'm going to be a good teammate to my teammates.
Have you met Chris Kocurek before? Did you meet him during this process or talk to him?
Yeah, I met him at the Combine, and we had some Zooms and FaceTime, so yeah.
What is your first assessment of his personality?
I like him, man. He's a personable guy and intense, about his business, and, the bar is set high, so.
Chris Kocurek better not let these guys down. I'm saying it. There is so much pressure on him this season. Don't talk to me about the prospects. Don't tell me the players couldn't play. They're rookie. No, I don't want to hear it. Chris Kocurek can't let these guys down. He can't. He cannot fail these guys right now. They need him. They need him to lead them, to guide them, to mold them, to bring the best out of them. Don't tell me that he yells loud. It's cool. He made up an acronym for how fast they get off the snap. I don't care about that. I want to see development in these young men. The Niners got a first and a second round guy for you. Like, they did it. They did it. Now you got to give us something back, Chris. And these guys look like they love it. We did the Michael Williams one already, right? Now here we are listening to Alfred Collins. Like, this is what they do. They hungry. He didn't try to say, oh, they're going to get a great player all around, blah, blah. No, I'm about I stopped the run. That's what I do. That's what I do. You can't fuck this one up, Chris. All right, let me chill out, because I'm about to, I can feel, all right.
Did you talk to Trent Brown about the 49ers and what's been his involvement in the draft process?
I haven't really talked to him today, but he just said, this is a job. You got to work, man. Set yourself apart. That's really the main gist of what he was saying. Just work, man. So
I got y'all. Okay. All right. I don't know how this guy is related to Trent Brown. I don't know that at all. So I won't pretend like, I know. Let me find out. What is the relationship here? Let's see what I can find real quick. There's got to be a reason why they asking about Trent Brown, right? Trent Brown, former tackle. By the way, appeared as a guest on Nothing But Niners. You guys can go check out that interview. Great interview there. Trent Brown. All right, former starting tackle for the 49ers was Trent Brown. Let's see how they are related. Are they cousins? We'll see what Google says. Yeah. Okay, so he's cousins of Trent Brown. Okay. All right, so that's cool. Let me tell y'all, let me read through the bullshit for y'all. And I love it. Be respectful. Cool.
What's been his involvement in the draft process?
I mean, I haven't really talked to him today, but he just said this is a job. You got to work and set yourself apart. You know, that's really the main gist of what he was saying. Just work, man. That's all you could do.
What's the mindset and
if Trent Brown said anything to him about the 49ers, and I don't know that he did because none of them know exactly where they're going to end up, right? But don't forget how things ended here with Trent. On a team with a job and traded the next day, like during the draft process. I can't imagine that it was all kind things to say about the 49ers. And so if that's the case, and I'm not saying that he did because he said he didn't talk to him yet today. So they just announced him. He jumps right on with the 49ers. He's doing the presser right away. I mean, he's wearing the same exact clothes. He's still got the jacket, the hat on. Like, so I don't think that this is hours and hours later. You know what I mean? I think this is like right after. But when he talks to him, hey, man, listen, do your job. Make sure you make yourself look good at all times because it's a job, man. They'll trade your ass quick. They don't, like they don't care about you. They only care about what you can give for them and how you fit their team, their skill set, that what they need from you. That's it, right? And you should have that mindset going into it. You should. But ask him this question after they report tomorrow. And then let's see what he says. Because now he's had some time to talk to his cousin. Ask him if his cousin has talked to him about the 49ers and what he thinks now. Or what his cousin had to say about the 49ers. Then you'll get a real answer. This generic thing here, this had nothing to do with the 49ers. He didn't talk to him about the 49ers.
physical traits you need to stop the run?
Just great pad level. And man, that's all you can do.
What's the mindset and physical traits you need to stop the run?
Just great pad level, elite hands, great feet, play recognition to know what block is coming to you, and then just getting off of blocks, doing your job at a high level.
You really showed your durability at Texas. How much was that emphasized in your conversations with teams throughout the process?
He showed his durability at Texas. Am I missing something? I mean, wasn't he only a one-year starter? I could be wrong. I know he was there for a long time, right? He was there for like 5 years or something like that, but I didn't think he was a starter the whole time. Am I missing something? I know he was a starter last year. So they called him a super senior. All right, so his freshman year, he played in all 10 games and started one. Okay, 18 tackles. Not much. Sophomore year, he played in all 12 games and started 4, 25 tackles. Okay. His junior year, played in 12 games with 1 start, so 17 tackles. He's just a rotational guy through the first 3 years. Senior year, okay, now we're talking, appeared in all 14 games with 6 starts. Okay, 22 tackles. I don't know, this word durability. All right, appeared in and started all 15 games for the Longhorns. Super senior 2024. So that was last year. I don't know what he means by durability. Leads all Texas defensive linemen with 7 PBUs, which is 4th most on this team, regardless of position. Yeah, so I don't get the durability question. I mean, he stayed healthy all 5 years, but he was a rotational player for 4 of those 5 years.
I said I feel
conversations with teams at Texas. How much was that emphasized in your conversations with teams throughout the process?
you know, I said I feel it brought more value. I could play any position on the defensive line, at a high level. So I mean that's really what the talk was about.
That's
Fred Warner actually earlier this week said that he was excited to get a lot of younger guys on the defense, that it would bring back like a grittiness or some type of grit to the defensive side of the ball. Does that make you feel a little bit more comfortable knowing somebody like Fred Warner, such a leader on this team, is excited to have some younger guys play?
Almost deaf. You know, I know we're gonna come in. He gonna be honest. You know, the bar set high, like I said, and you know, I'm ready. I'm ready to work, man. So,
Have you talked much with Robert Saleh? And if so, what have those conversations been like?
I mean, they've been good. You know, everything's really been on the same lines of just coming in, you know, helping us win games, learning, being coachable, all the above. So, yeah.
What was the sort of the upside to spending so much time in the SEC program, getting the amount of development you did there, to be able to kind of step into this position where, you know, a lot's going to be expected of young guys on this defense?
I would say just the week to week going against the best of the best, and then also just the work that had to be put in to be good. You know what I mean? Because you can't not put in work and then go play Georgia or Arkansas. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I feel like I got a little glimpse of what it can be like in the NFL, or what it is going to be like in the NFL.
Have you met Michael Williams, the first pick?
No, sir.
You're familiar with him from the SEC, though?
No, sir.
Anybody you're excited to talk to, pick their brain a bit once you get here to the Bay Area on the team?
What's the linebacker's name? He's really good.
Fred Warner?
Yes. I love how he carries himself. I love how he plays. And then just all the older guys, you know, I just want to, it don't matter what, I'm going to ask. I'm trying to be in this league for a long time, and, you know, they've done it before me. They've been in my shoes, so, you know, I'm picking their brain for sure.
Alfred, you missed just one game in college, is that right?
You talking about this last season?
Just in your career? Or no?
I missed, probably like three or four.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Did you have to play through a lot of stuff? I mean, you play a violent position. Is there stuff you just have to go through playing defensive tackle?
Oh, for sure. I'm never 100%. And it's just a mentality, you know what I'm saying? That's been instilled, and that's just how I go about my business.
Did you have an idea that the 49ers were interested in you throughout the whole process?
They were saying just, you know, having some young people come in and contribute is big for them. And, I didn't know. I didn't.
You guys good? Thank you, Alfred.
Thank you, Alfred. Thank you.
All right. That's going to do it for that. Now, I have not done the I'm not going to do the presser with Shanahan and all them yet, because I want to wait until we get all of the guys done. The Niners had a lot of picks here, so we're going to wrap this episode up here at the 30-minute mark. But first impressions are really good, man. This guy, you're not going to get a lot from these guys in these moments, but it's still interesting just to see him, right? Like the phone call sounded very different than what you see, right? Was like, what was it like? What was it like? He just started shaking his head and smiling mad hard, right? You could see that he's excited, but the phone call, you couldn't hear it. You couldn't hear it. And so I like watching these things because you get to know a little bit more about these guys. He's a thoughtful person. He's not just going to say something because he thinks that's what you want to hear. And we're going to get a solid player out of this young man, you know? The run will be stopped, man. Like what? Let's put it on a shirt. Put it on a shirt. You can't copyright that. Put it on a shirt. The run will be stopped. Huh? Like, man, that was so like. Do I want to try to find the part with Alfred Collins? All right, you know what? I will do it. Let's try to get the Alfred Collins part on here. And I hope, or at least the very beginning, we'll just do the beginning of it, okay? Because I know that they talk about him first. I just hit play on it, and I heard him say it, so here we go.
All right. Good evening. Go ahead, shoot.
Maybe go down the list of the three guys.
Before we get started, the look of satisfaction on John Lynch's face. In his mind, they just crushed day 2 of the draft. I'm not even going to let this thing finish. We're not going to get to all of it. I'm going to wait until we hear from the other players, Nick Martin and all. But I'm going to try to do this section by section. So, but the look and satisfaction on his face when he sits down is incredible.
Good evening.
Look at
Go
that.
ahead, shoot.
That is a man that knows he just did his job
Go down
well.
the list of the three guys and, what jumped out to you about them?
Yeah, so Alfred, he's a guy that throughout the process just really zeroed in on him as a player and what he could provide at a spot that we needed some help. And huge human being, football player. This guy's 6'5", 332 pounds, and 85-inch wingspan, 35-inch arms. Got a real skill set. We like the fact that in the pass game, he can win quickly, and we think he can develop some skills in the pass rush. He's really adept at batting balls down. He's got I think he affects the quarterback in a big way, but can be a real presence in the run game. Nick Martin, the linebacker, he's a...
Wait, no. You're not going to let Kyle talk? Like he went to Kyle's school. I thought Kyle was going to have to jump in on that. Let me see. John's talking. I'm going to go to when Kyle starts talking. All right, here we go. Maybe someone asked Kyle.
Dynamic duo, but he also said that he studied Fred Warner for a long time.
He hung on, so that was awesome.
You guys compared Martin to Greenlaw a little bit, but he also...
Nope. All right, never mind. Not going to do it. All right. Oh, well, that's it, man. All right. So not a whole lot there from John Lynch. Hopefully they get back to it later on. They dig a little deeper. I thought that maybe they would have let Kyle speak on Collins since they went to the same alma mater, but it is what it is. Listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is a lot of fun, man. I got really excited just now. It's going to be really tough to come back and say who my favorites are from this draft because these guys all present a good case for themselves, I'm sure. So I'm anxious and I'm excited. And I'll talk to y'all soon, man. That's going to do it for this one right here. Prepare for glory, anticipate pain, but always remain faithful. Peace.
We all gas, no brakes, pumped up, no fakes. We spinning, we winning, we high stakes. We never miss, we all makes. Look at us dudes trying to prove, bringing you news with nothing to lose. Mike, Nick, Tony, Wayne, Method Man, we bring the pain. Hey, see, I'ma confess it. We under the pressure. If you looking to find us, we them nothing but Niners. We nothing but Niners. We nothing but Niners. We nothing but we them nothing but Niners.